Hello, and welcome to my first Tuesday tea and tarot talk. It's a bit of a mouthful, but this is going to be a new series. So I did finally start my alphabet series that I've been talking about doing for literally forever, but never did. But I did. I did it finally. And so I want to make this another series, but I'm going to make this my regular series that I do every Tuesday, because I can't promise consistency on my alphabet series because, I don't know, the essays take more time to write. Like I'm going to shoot, actually no, I'm not even going to say that because they'll just come out when they come out, okay? But hopefully every Tuesday I will put out a Tuesday tea and tarot talk. So what the hell is even that? Well, it's gonna be on Tuesdays where I, drink some tea. Today I have lemon ginger, and I'll probably have lemon ginger for a while because we have a big ass box and we're trying to get rid of it. It's not very good. The Bigelow, not sponsored. Lemon ginger tea. I mean, if it was sponsored, I probably wouldn't have said. It's not that good. Lemon ginger tea. It doesn't taste like lemon or ginger. I don't know what the fuck they put in there. It's probably lemon and ginger, but it's just it's so much better fresh. So make yourself some fresh tea. Or don't drink tea if you don't like tea. Get whatever you want. Water. Water's always good. I mean, you don't have to grab a drink. Follow your heart. Okay, anyways. Yeah, so the reason I said that I'm going to try to do this consistently is because I feel like it's not that hard for me to, do this. I love tarot. I love it down. I love to talk to myself like a crazy person. And I love drinking tea. So yeah. Let's just get into it. So I'm not going to have like a topic. I'm just going to see what comes out and just talk. The Chariot. What an interesting first card. This card has been coming out quite a bit recently. So what is the Chariot about? Well, it's about movement, right? It's about change. It's associated with Cancer, which is ruled by the moon. And I love to say that the moon reminds us that life is about changing, right? The moon never stays the same. It's always going through the cycles, right? And so are we. We're always constantly growing and shrinking and changing, and life's about change. And life is about persevering, no matter really what comes your way, right? That's the only way you'll get through it, is to do it. Yeah, that's pretty. I wish I could put these on display somewhere, but I don't really have a way to do that, do I? And I could put them back there on that shelf, but can you really even see that? Probably didn't even know there was a shelf back there. I'm gonna do it anyways. Okay. I think my tea might still be a little too hot, but I'm gonna take a sip anyways. Here we go. Oh, there's something in my eye. If you're having tea, take a sip with me. Don't. Okay. Definitely still too hot. I don't know if you can see the steam. I can see the steam. Definitely still too hot, but tastes yummy. Okay, what else? My onion! So I have an onion. It started growing in our onion little cabinet thing. My mom was like, you can't eat that. So I'm going to try to grow it in my garden beds. I don't really know what I'm waiting for. There's 3 things. You got to separate them, and you got to peel all these extra layers off. Yeah, I really don't know what I'm waiting for to plant this, but here, I'm going to put you back down there. Onion. Hopefully I can grow some onions. That would be really cool. I don't know that they will grow because this is a grocery store onion, and lot of stuff from the grocery store you can't really just like grow more of, because the stuff at the grocery store isn't really designed to be like the seeds aren't designed to grow more fruit, like in the example of a pear or something. So I don't know if it's the same for onions. Maybe it will. I don't know how great they'll be. Whatever. I'll update you on my onions if I do that. Okay. Let me get another card because I'm just rambling at this point. Landed on my foot. Oh my god, the sun. I love the sun. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, my literal favorite card. Favorite card. I have it on my wall. You know what? Let's pan. Let's do a little. Here we are. Justicia Ciega de Puerto Rico. And we've got some. What is it called? Pothos. And then I made that goat in my art class that I dropped out of. Well, I didn't really drop out. I just stopped going to school when I went to school for like a semester. It was tragic. Anyways, let's talk about Justice. So why is Justice my favorite card? I don't really know. Actually, yes, I do. I think it's because this is what I want to be. And I've said this before. I think on my like astrology TikTok page, which I guess go follow that if you want. Moon Love Tarot and Astrology. Although I think it's just Moon Love Tarot Astrology in the username. On TikTok. I do free readings over there. But yeah, I said that like I love this card because this is what I want to be. Like she seems so like in control of her mind because I see the swords. I like to say the swords represent the mind. The suit of air represents mind and intellect and ideas. And she has such a nice grasp on it, and it's so straight, and like she's over here balancing her scales. Like I want that because I don't feel that, right? I always feel unbalanced, like dysregulated or whatever. And I just feel like she honors the truth and like obviously stands for justice. And I want to do that more in my life. It makes me sad, the state of the world sometimes. Not even sometimes, I don't know why I'm trying to like downplay it. It makes me sad all the time that, you know, I'm able to do anything right now when people are being bombed because of my ability to exist. Because I live in the United States and we're out here committing these atrocities every single day because capitalism. We love capitalism. So good. Anyways, yeah, and I want justice to prevail. So I think I also, Venus, I'm Taurus rising, so I'm ruled by Venus. And, you know, this is like very Libra scales. But then I also say that she has Capricorn eyes. And I'm a Capricorn and I've got Capricorn eyes. I'm Capricorn stellium. Sun, Moon, Venus, if you care. And I'm ruled by Venus in Capricorn. Which is also why I drew my goat, because goat is the sign of Capricorn, the sea goat, or the goats. Because I'm the greatest of all time. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I feel like I relate to her because she's got Capricorn eyes, but she's like Venusian, and I feel like, I don't know, I just relate. But yeah, I love this card. It's I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna put her over there. Okay. So together, actually, let me bring them back over here. See, this is another thing I love about tarot, is that you exist in the context. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? You exist in the context of everything that is and came before you. I don't know what she says, but you exist in the context. And so do the tarot cards, right? So separately, they mean whatever they want to mean, right? But together, how do we move towards a more just world, right? What do we do? So now this is sort of posing the question, how do we collectively or individually move towards a more just world? Let's freaking find out. Is it this card? I don't think it's this card. Let's see. How do we move towards justice? I know it's a hard question. It's not like there's an easy way to do that. But I think we have to take time. Oh, this is so good. Take time to be a student, to listen, to pay attention, to be in a position where you're not knowledgeable. You're not an expert. We're not experts on everything. You may be an expert in something, but I can guarantee you that some people have more expertise in other areas. So we need to listen to each other because nobody knows everything, right? So we need to be more open to listening to other people because there are a lot of voices that need to be heard that have not been heard because of our systems that oppress people of color specifically and queer people, trans people, a lot of people. But yeah, okay, so how do we move towards justice? How do we move towards justice? It's through temperance, right? It's through back and forth. We have to communicate. We have to, like I said, be open to others. We have to give and take. See, like that's, I think the biggest problem is our relationship to the world around us, especially in our capitalistic societies. Not everywhere has capitalistic society, but the idea behind capitalism is to consume and consume and consume, and there's an endless amount of like achievement or profit to be made, and all that results in is exploitation, because there's a finite amount of resources here on this planet. My anxiety just kicked in. I don't know if this is recorded. Okay, it happens all the time. It is recording. What the fuck was I even saying? God damn it. Let me drink my tea. See, it didn't kick in until I drank my tea. There's a finite number of resources on this planet, and whether you like it or not, all 8 billion of us are already here. We're not going anywhere. Fingers fucking crossed. So we need to be able to coexist, and we need to be able to provide for each other, because what's the point of anything if we don't? See, this is why I feel so like powerless and like there's no hope, and like the reason I don't want to do anything is because it pains me that not everybody has the same access and ability to exist, to do anything, and it should not be that way. There is literally no reason that there are hungry people. I mean, there are reasons, but there's no justification, right? Like we have enough food, we have enough space to house everybody. Granted, we don't like keep having babies like crazy, but there are just, I don't know, we've allowed greed to let us, I don't know, harbor wealth, and some people get to, enjoy the craziest things in this world, and a lot of people don't. And some people, live their whole lives you know, in war or in famine, and it's literally not necessary. So yeah, like we really need to come together and figure this shit out because it's not okay. Uh, okay, that was a lot. Um, but hopefully you enjoyed this talk. And I'll see you next Tuesday. Peace, or peace and love.